Hello, today in this project I'm going to be teaching you about one of the processes of transformations, and that's translations. So what a translation is it's practically moving the shape however much units you want, and you're not changing the shape, and you're not changing the size of the shape either. So the first question says to translate the shape 5 units to the right and 1 unit down. So first we're going to take point A and translate it over 5 units. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 down. So that's going to end up right there. And then you're going to make it A prime, so you don't get these two mixed up from normal A to A prime. Next, we're going to do B, C, and D. So first, we're going to move it over 5 units to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 down. So that's going to be right there, and that's going to be B prime. Same for C. We're going to go over 5 and then 1 down. That's going to end up right there, C prime. And finally D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 down. So that's going to end up right there. That's going to be D prime. After you record all of your points on your graph, you're going to record them onto A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime with the coordinates that it corresponds to. So, for instance, A prime is going to be -1, 5. For B, it would be +3, 4. C, it's going to be 0 because it's on the axis right here. So 0, 2. And for D, it's 4 and up 1. So the next part of the question says to take A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime and translate it over the x-axis. So I'm going to first underline that, so like that. So it doesn't tell us how many units we're supposed to move it because we're supposed to get it over the x-axis. So first we're going to take A prime and see how many units it takes to get over the x-axis. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to take 6 units to get over the axis for A prime. So let's see if that works for every other prime on here. So B prime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes over the x-axis. D prime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes over the x-axis, and it goes over for C also. So now that it tells us to tell you how many units you moved it, so we moved it 6 units, and now we're gonna graph it onto our graph. So it's gonna be for A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's gonna end up right there, and that's gonna be A double prime, or however you want to say it. That's gonna be right there. And then for B prime, we're gonna move it down 6. So it's going to end up right here. Yes, right there. And that's going to be B double prime. And then same for C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to end up right there. C double prime. And also B. So that's going to end up right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh, D. I missed D. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So it's going to end up right here. So that's going to be D double prime. Okay, so then after you've graphed all of your points from A prime to double prime, you're going to put them all right here. A prime, B prime, C prime, double prime. So for point A, it's going to be -1, -1. So -1, -1. For B is +3, -2. And for C, it's 0 because it's on the axis. 0, and then it goes down 4, so -4. And then for D, it's +4 and goes down 5. -5, though. And finally, to wrap up my YouTube project, for my math practice standard, I chose models with mathematics because you can use diagrams, which would be graphs, words, for like writing out the problem, like move 5 units or I moved 5 units left or right. And for symbols, you know, the like pictures that you use to move or translate, and then for pictures, the same thing for symbols. Thank you.